This is the third time that we've worked with Ranger. It's the third day that he's been home. Hi. He is Mr. Inquisitive. Wants to play with everything, including my rope, my gloves. He's already taught to lick on command. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But he's very personable. He wants to be a lot of fun. Oh, he's not too sure about letting me on that side of him yet. Oh boy. So let's see how we can get him to go. This way. Good boy. He does really well the other direction. Good boy. Oh, there he goes. Good boy. Good. Good boy. There we go. Very nice. There. Oh, he's nice. Very nice. Good boy. There he goes. He's a smart guy. He wants to understand everything that he's being asked to do. Good boy. And he really looks for that acknowledgement and that acceptance. Good boy. Yeah. When I get one, it's kind of like graduating from wild horse to willing, when I can come up and take off this tag myself. Good boy. Look at that. That was yours. That was yours. We're going to see if we can get him out of his little pen, out into our round corral. Good boy. He doesn't really know how to lead yet, so we're doing more by pushing him around. He's like, oh boy, where are we? Again, he doesn't lead, so I can't make him stop or stay here. We're just going to, a little bit, kind of like lunging him. All that, good boy. What I want to do is get him to just think of going forward, good boy, and yet give to me, and not try to drag me around. Good boy. It's a lot bigger area. Good boy. So it's easier for him to want to take off. But from the very beginning, I want to teach him how to be quiet and relaxed. By lifting our hands, we can automatically push him out away from us. So we can move him over, even to next to something he's not sure he likes. Good boy, good. And that natural reaction, something we can use as a trained response later. Good boy. Good boy. He did really good for his third day. We're going to go ahead and turn him loose out here. Let him play. You can go. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
The next thing I like to do with my horses is to work them off horseback. Many of the Mustangs were moved by horseback riders, so they're a little bit concerned about having a horse and rider around them. But if they're going to be a good riding horse, they're going to need to get used to that. Now the big thing is we're pushing him from behind, and that's what we're going to try to hustle, get behind him, push him forward. There he goes. It's the same thing we did on the ground. There he goes. After a few minutes, you can see now that he's more relaxed, and he's accepting us, reaching over and petting him. This is another good time also to work on some leading. We're not going to ever just try to drag him. We're just going to keep turning and pulling him off balance, and still could wrap all the way around and push him from behind if need be. And there he goes. He's starting to get it figured out.
He's already seen this with us on the ground, but it can still be a little scary from a different angle.
We just want to do the same things with him that we did when we were on the ground. We want to get him relaxed so he can handle this no matter where we put it or what happens around him. Now we can take him and work on some of his leading with us on the ground. We ask him to come forward with our bodies, a little pull on his head, and if he doesn't, we're going to push from behind. And always doing a lot of rewarding and telling him how wonderful he is. This is the third day flagging Ranger off horseback. And you can see how much quieter, more relaxed, and confident he is with me riding beside him. This is something that'll help out so much when we first go to get on him, if he's relaxed with that. It's also good if I want to pony him and reach over and pet him, or later when I'm riding if somebody wants to hand me something. The more you can hang on him and get him familiar with you there, the more relaxed he's going to be. I like to try to find any holes at all and continue to try to fill them in and fix them, because those holes will come back to haunt you later if you don't get them taken care of in the first place. He's doing really good. Now when we're turning him, we want to be able to go back and forth, and he's still got a tiny bit of a hole there. He didn't panic, but he did react a little more than I'd like him to see. So we're going to keep working on that. There he's going. Then back to our leading. Again, this is the third day working on it. We've now got him going forward where we can reach up and pet him. The reason we like to lead like this is the fact that we're both going together somewhere. He's not going by himself and being shoved without us. And I'm not leading him by being in front of him so he can't see any of the things that are coming up. We're also only about a foot or two over from where we'd be when we get on his back. So we're establishing confidence in being able to step out without us in front of him. And then being able to reach over and pet him is real important, because when we get on him and we ask him to go somewhere and we go to pet him, they can panic a little bit. So if they're already comfortable with that, then they're going to be easier to work with when you go into riding. We also like to do this on both sides. The more things you can do with both sides, the better they're going to get. This side he's a little more concerned on, so we still will continue to work with this each day until there's no holes left. There's no places where he has issues. He's actually relaxing very well. It's just on occasion he worries that maybe he should go see his friend, which is just being a horse. Now that we have him going forward with us, now we need to start being able to move him away from us. In a halter class someday, we're going to ask him to do a haunch turn. So it's nice if we don't have to shove or push him around. We can just ask him to move over. When we were first flagging him on the ground, we would lift our hand and it would move him out away from us. So here we're using the same thing. Good boy. There he goes. This is a good way to really show how to move that shoulder over. Very nice, Ranger. He's almost ready for a halter class. There he goes. Still use that push from behind if we need to. Good boy. He's figuring it out. Each day he'll get better and he'll develop more and more confidence. See, there's somebody over there. I see him.
Good boy. Good. At the end of Ranger's first week, I think he's doing quite well. Getting easier to catch. He's getting more relaxed every day. Thank you for joining us, and look forward to next week.